The Nine Gates of the Kingdom of Shadows is an esoteric text believed to have been published in Venice in 1666 by the mysterious and enigmatic author Aristide Torquia. Torquia, a noted printer and scholar of the occult, is said to have compiled the book from older arcane manuscripts, some of which were rumored to have been written by the devil himself. The book's intricate woodcut illustrations and cryptic Latin prose have fascinated and confounded scholars for centuries. The Nine Gates of the Kingdom of Shadows is meticulously structured into 9 chapters, each representing a gate that the reader must metaphorically pass through to attain ultimate enlightenment and power. Each chapter contains a combination of cryptic text and symbolic woodcut illustrations. Chapter 1: The Gate of Awakening. The first chapter serves as an introduction to the journey ahead. It focuses on the necessity of awakening from the illusions of everyday life to perceive the true nature of reality. The text discusses the importance of inner vision and the concept of spiritual awakening, urging the reader to shed preconceived notions and open their mind to the unseen world. Rituals in this chapter are designed to enhance mental clarity and spiritual perception, often involving meditation, fasting, and the use of specific herbs to induce altered states of consciousness. In sleep lies truth. You must awaken to the true secret, for it opens the first gate of your soul. Chapter 2: The Gate of Reflection. This chapter delves into the practice of self-reflection and the examination of one's own soul. It emphasizes the necessity of understanding and confronting one's inner demons before proceeding further. Detailed instructions for creating a mirror of the soul are provided, involving a special reflective surface consecrated with incantations and symbols. Through this mirror, the practitioner is meant to see their true self, uncovering hidden fears and desires that must be acknowledged and controlled. The mirror of your soul will reveal the hidden truth. Reflect, and you will find the way. Chapter 3: The Gate of Knowledge. Here, the book provides an introduction to the acquisition of forbidden knowledge. This chapter contains ancient alchemical formulas, descriptions of arcane symbols, and the names of spirits that govern the hidden realms of the earth. It also includes incantations and rituals for invoking these spirits and gaining their favor. The emphasis is on the intellectual and scholarly aspects of the occult, encouraging the reader to study and memorize various mystical texts and diagrams. Knowledge is power. With the true names of demons you shall rule. Chapter 4: The Gate of Conjunction. This chapter explores the concept of conjunction, or the mystical union of opposites. It discusses the alchemical marriage of spirit and matter, light and dark, male and female energies. Instructions for creating talismans and amulets that harness these dualities are provided. The chapter also delves into the symbolic importance of certain materials and the proper timing of rituals according to celestial events. Opposites are joined in unity. Thus shall you invoke the ultimate power. Chapter 5: The Gate of Descent. This chapter is a guide to the descent into the underworld, a metaphorical journey representing the confrontation of one's deepest fears and the mastery over infernal powers. It details the rites for summoning and commanding various demonic entities, emphasizing the need for courage and strength. The reader is warned about the dangers of this path and the necessity of maintaining strict control over the summoned entities. Descend to the underworld, the abode of demons. Boldness is required to open the 5th gate. Chapter 6: The Gate of Transformation. This chapter focuses on the theme of transformation, both of the self and of the physical world. It includes detailed instructions for performing alchemical transmutations, such as turning base metals into gold and creating the Philosopher's Stone. The text also discusses personal transformation, encouraging the reader to undergo a metaphorical death and rebirth to achieve spiritual enlightenment. Changed form, revealed truth. Transmutation is the key to power. Chapter 7: The Gate of Power. This chapter teaches the reader how to harness and direct supernatural power. It covers protective spells, offensive magic, and rituals for gaining influence over others. The text emphasizes the importance of ethical considerations and the dangers of abusing power. The reader is instructed to perform various exercises to strengthen their will and control over magical forces. Power rules all. Turn knowledge into command. Chapter 8: The Gate of Revelation. The penultimate chapter reveals deeper cosmic truths and the hidden structures of the universe. It discusses the nature of reality, the interconnectedness of all things, and the existence of higher planes of consciousness. The reader is guided through advanced meditative practices and rituals designed to enhance spiritual awareness and connectivity with the divine. Revelation is the light of truth. Chapter 9: The Gate of the Shadow. The final chapter is the most enigmatic and dangerous. It is said to contain the method to summon the ultimate infernal entity and gain its favor. The text is written in a highly cryptic manner, requiring the reader to use knowledge gained from the previous chapters to decode it. The rituals described are perilous and require exact precision. This chapter serves as the culmination of the reader's journey, offering immense power, but also posing the greatest risk. In darkness lies the ultimate light. The ninth gate opens the kingdom of shadows. Aristide Torquia was tried and executed for heresy and witchcraft by the Roman Catholic Inquisition. Legend has it that on the night before his execution, Torquia claimed to have hidden the true secrets of the 9 gates within the book, which could only be revealed to those with the knowledge and insight to decode its mysteries. Following his execution, most copies of the book were confiscated and destroyed by the church, but a few are believed to have survived, hidden away in private collections and secret libraries. Today, only 3 copies of the 9 gates of the Kingdom of Shadows are known to exist. These copies are held in the Vatican Secret Archives. The Church maintains a copy for study and containment, wary of its potential power. The National Library of France. This copy was acquired during the French Revolution and has been kept under strict security ever since. A private collection. The 3rd copy is owned by an anonymous collector, rumored to belong to a wealthy European aristocrat with a deep interest in the occult. Each of these copies is subtly different, with minor variations in the engravings and text, suggesting that only by comparing all 3 can the true secrets of the 9 gates be unlocked. In modern times, the 9 gates has become a subject of fascination not just for historians and occultists, but also for conspiracy theorists and enthusiasts of the supernatural. Numerous attempts have been made to translate and decode the book, but its true meaning remains elusive. Some believe it to be a genuine grimoire with real power, while skeptics argue that it is merely a clever forgery or an elaborate hoax perpetrated by Torquia or his contemporaries.